What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. Those catch replay. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications when we use live chats. You can take part right along with us. So we're doing some fragrance shopping. And I was looking around at Olfactory Factory like 2 nights ago, and I noticed it's like predominantly niche. So I know that's not going to lend the variety that these live stream fragrance shopping adventures tend to like showcase, because I get a lot of like try this clone or try this is a great cheapie or this designer. So I think for the sake of variety, we're gonna have to go back with Old Faithful for Fragrance Buy and just use their stock. The other option would be Fragrance Net, because that's like my main two when it comes to variety. Because I think if we were just niche shopping, Olfactory Factory is a great place. But it was like predominantly niche, so it's like really limits us to just more pricey stuff. And don't get me wrong, there's a bunch of stuff I saw that I wanted. I bought LeBeau Flower Edition yesterday for $146, 4.2 ounce. Came back in stock on the site. Shout out to Rican J for hitting me up on IG to let me know. I went over and bought it immediately. So it's not like I haven't bought a fragrance as in the last 24 hours, but I think for variety's sake, that's the route we're going to have to go, guys. As far as scent of the day, Warm and Cozy Creation E, also known as Enigma Parfum Cologne. I like to wear it in the cooler weather, the cold weather, really. Snow's piling up on the ground. They got like a foot of snow in Louisiana. We got less of that. We got a few inches so far, but it's weird. Panama City Beach having snow all over the place. So. Nice and cold. You want something nice and cozy. So the cola fragrance, nice earthy tobacco, bright florals, sweet boozy cognac. Again, has that kind of cola vibe to it. No, it's not redundant to Tonka Cola. I think this is a more complex fragrance. Tonka Cola is more straight up cherry Coke. It's even got a black cherry note, whereas this doesn't have any cherry or anything like that. But nuance, performance, quality, beautiful. All 5 fragrances in this line are incredible. Highly encourage you to check them out. There's some of the more affordable stuff from Raja Dove. You can get pretty much every fragrance in that line for like the $190 range from discounters. That's the stuff. That's for sure. We got 126 in the first 2 minutes. I appreciate you guys. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up on the way in, because it does indeed happen to help. So we'll get caught up in this chat. I see Quest hit me with a nice $50 bill in a card and an envelope for my birthday. Slid me a little birthday card. You know what I mean? So we're going to get to that here in just a second. My man's hit me with the nice super chat. I appreciate that. Vanilla Oud. Well, damn, you can't go wrong right there, can you? Happy birthday, twin. 44. Oh, happy birthday, Jason. I didn't know it was your birthday today as well. So today's signature pour on. Great choice. Let's see, sir. Excited for the stream. Signature Citrine Grooming Balm with a couple of sprays. Those grooming products. Yeah, I agree. I have not even used my Black Rose stuff. I've been having it for months. I never use it because it's like I just go with Citrine. That's why I got such a huge dent in my Citrine lotion. I appreciate that. I am having a pretty good day. Astrophil and Stella in the body. Never heard of it. No clue what that is. I'm assuming it's a fragrance. I have no clue what that is. And wearing Evening Mystique in the evening. That I sure appreciate. Oh, I'm far from an old man. Oh my God. Most of my friends, like my childhood friends, look like old men and have like 8 and 9-year-olds and shit. And like I'm just starting to peak in life. Very different from the people I grew up around. Very, very different. Because I had stepkids that were older, so they're out the house while I'm at my middle age. So I'm kidless at an earlier age because I was raising elementary and middle school children, elementary then into middle school, into high school, and so on, while they didn't have kids. So now I have the freedom while they're bogged down. You know what I mean? So very different lifestyles, as you can tell. Brioni Eclat, can't go wrong. My favorite in the line. Out of all 5, it's still my favorite. That is for sure. Man, good to see you, sir. Bruce Sia's whole line's good. And Wulong Cha, great 1-2 combo. Terre d'Hermes Parfum. I need to spray that. I'm going to wear Godolphin. Happy 40th. I appreciate that. Another one wearing Evening Mystique. Dan, not the man. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Thank you as well. Monarch Red Tobacco Vanilla. Red Tobacco with a very vanilla heavy dry down. That's for sure. Great $15 fragrance. Pick up the rack stores. Thanks, sir. Alexandria's Ombre Noir number 2. Never tried it. I did. Thought, I'm assuming you meant to say dead ass like the kids say. Thought Ross was in the studio about to hit us with the birthday cipher. No, I ain't doing all that now. Come on. And I realized just hit the gym. Oh, from the thumbnail. Yeah, I just really like that picture from yesterday. I really like that picture. So, really like that specific Lightning Bolt Wolves Dark Sport shirt. Just loved it. So, and that particular angle and everything. So I've used that picture for a lot of stuff. I really like that picture of me. I appreciate that. Thanks, sir. Well, I appreciate y'all coming to spend some of your day with me. That's actually the other way around. Galan Loam Ideal Extreme, just because Plum video got me in the Plum mode this week. Oh, yeah. And happy birthday to Jason as well. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Aussie's Blue, good to see you. Happy birthday. I appreciate that. Another one wearing signature Porom as I started testing the sample I got in yesterday. The Bishop has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Great that you're able to make it from the start. I'm happy to see you. Smooth Operator, Creed. Ooh, Tabarone Millicene. Basically what Dreamer wishes it could be. That's obviously more complex, but as far as like this aromatic lavender tobacco smell, it does have some similarity, I find, to Versace the Dreamer, just far superior. Far, far superior. Mr. West, I appreciate the happy birthday wishes. Waiting for a special occasion, PDM Cologne. This really is a red rubber ball sprinkled with pepper mixed with orange, Jolly Rancher. Hey, man, it's weird the way I describe it, but that's exactly how it smells to me. I wore it yesterday. I debated on rocking Carlisle today, but I was like, I've worn 4 PDMs in the last like 8 days, 9 days or something. I said, I want to wear something Raja Dove. And I went over by the Raja Parfum section. I said, oh, Creation E is perfect for a snowy day. So that's how we ended on that. Mr. M.A. Styles, good to see you, sir. Mancera Silver Blue. Ooh, now we're talking. Mr. Dino, good to see you, sir. Thank you. Wearing John Barbados Oud. I still need to throw that in my rotation. I'm glad you reminded me. It's a good week for that. I have yet to give it a full wearing. I was supposed to wear it the following week. I got it 2.5 weeks ago, roughly. Mr. Joel, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wearing Herod. First wearing this fight. Yeah, Herod's fucking incredible, man. It's just great. My man Kicks Griffey. Thanks, sir. Wearing Ormond Jane Taif. I've never tried. Wearing Signature Rose this evening, though. Kicks Griffey approved FW Wolfpack for life. Yak Mob. I appreciate that, sir. Happy Land El Gudo. You know why? Because it's very good. Still reigns true. And there is my nice little $50 bill slid in the e-birthday card. I appreciate your quest. Thank you, sir. Many blessings right back at you. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate the super chat. Very, very generous of you, my man. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. I was 197.1 this morning, and I'm sure I'll be high 196 tomorrow. Kind of in a sweet spot where I'm really starting to burn some fat. Talked with my coach today, and it's one of those deals where it's not really about getting to the weight, because I was like, I kind of set the weight goal of 190. He didn't really give me one. He's like, no, we're just going to go with a specific look. And then we're changing the nutrition around with really just the carb, protein, fat balance and the caloric intake for certain days. Like we're going to have more refeed days where we've got a lot of very, very low carb days. Like my Wednesday and Sunday, I have one meal with carbs. And then my regular days, like today when I train, I have my last 2 meals of 6 don't have carbs. My first meal of the day doesn't have carbs. So that's why I'm starting to really drop it down. The abs are really starting to pop. I already got the loose skin around the belly like I had at like 180 last time. Like my midsection looks like I did it 180 pounds last time, and I'm 197. So roughly gauge it at about 13 pounds of muscle increase. I'm about, I would say currently around 10-ish% roughly. And to be this far out still, I'm 122 days out from the first show. It's a good spot. It's a really good spot. That's why we're going to be able to refeed all month and next month, fill out again, because you got to flatten everything out, deplete all the glycogen to start burning fat. So that's why I don't look as big in the pictures, because I'm not. My muscle bellies are not as full right now. I'm not as big as I was last month because I'm trying to burn fat. You flatten out when you burn fat. So the burning fat process sucks. But once you get lean and then you carb up, you're like, ooh, this is what I was working towards. This is it. So I can't wait. It's all a process. I love the process. Thank you for the compliment. Carna Barcelona. I've never tried this one. Botafumeiro. Is that how you say that? Won't be able to stay. Oh, it's okay. I understand. Spending time with the family. Enjoy the family. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate you coming to say hello and happy birthday. Well, happy birthday to your dad. Good to see you, sir. Another one wearing evening with Steve. Appreciate that. Thanks, sir. see, happy birthday. Welcome to the 40s. Killian's Apple Brandy. You smell phenomenal. Happy birthday. I appreciate that. Hope you have a good one. No sin of the day. Have a live to do later on, although I did get Tony Iommi deified. Yes, good. A little fruity. Super dark leather, though. Miss Saga, I sure appreciate that. Mancera's Royal Vanilla in Care Felicity. I haven't, so that's in stock at Fragrance Buy. I'm not going to buy it because I know at some point I'll end up getting it from Aroma Concepts. They'll end up sending it in a package. That's how I got the other three. So I'm not going to be foolish. I know at some point it's going to come my way. So I'll just hold off. Eventually I'll get to try it. But Royal Vanilla, hashtag vanilla is life, right, Saga? I appreciate that. Thank you. I am having a great day. Ferragamo Womo Signature, beautiful fragrance. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. I'm trying not to skip anybody because I know everybody's trying to tell me happy birthday. So we'll probably be like 20 minutes-ish before we get rolling. We got 162 in the chat in the first 11 minutes. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very much for spending a little time with me on my birthday. Naxos Orthopresi, but I've never tried it. Never tried it. Falcon Leather. Snatch a bottle before the Birch Tar forces reformulation. Thank you, Donald. That's a great idea because I had it in my cart the last time I ordered from them, and I ended up, look at Rican J. Speaking of, I was giving you props for hitting me up about a LeBeau flower edition at the beginning of the stream, and you hit me. I got another little $50 birthday card. I got a bunch of super chats on them. You guys are so generous. I appreciate that. I need to remember that, Kenneth, though. I want to grab that. I want to grab a 50 ml if they still got it in stock. It's one of the few that I actually don't have in the line. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Blaine. Mr. Eric, I appreciate you, sir. The original Spice Bomb. Can't go wrong there. Mr. Juan Ochoa, thank you very much. Strong with you. Absolute beautiful fragrance. My man, Kalen. Ooh, yeah, that's the real pineapple bomb right there. Juicy Maximus. Excellent choice. Thank you very much, Miss Kara. Good to see you. Another one wearing Evening Mystique. Okay. Go ahead now. Luis, my guy. Let's see what you got going on. Mr. King of the 1-2 punch, huh? I appreciate you, sir. Horchata de vanille. Smelling like a beautiful drink. So here we go. Virtus Vanilla Oud and Evening Mystique. Oh, y'all killing me with Evening Mystique. Are y'all doing that because I said I was probably going to wear Evening Mystique for my birthday? Because I ended up spinning away because it's so cold. I was like, I want something a little heavier than Evening Mystique. That's why I went with Creation E. But, man, you're holding the crown, my man. You're holding the crown. Thank you, sir. Drew, it has been a long time. I hope you're doing well, my man. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Senate Dragon. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Assad Bourbon. Like a highlight of designer fragrances is kind of how I look at that one. It's good stuff. My man, Dame. Seraphine Blue. Hell yeah. My bottle always stays within arm's reach, my man. Both the Seraphims are right there. Red, blue, and Precious Treasure. Stay on the desk. They don't go nowhere. Thank you so much. What's going on, Spencer? Good to see you, my man. Let's get it. Today's Amouage Royal Tobacco. Ooh. Straight up monster in the chat here, huh? Damn. Thanks so much. Spencer's killing it with that. Cody, what you got? Signature Citrine. Currently stuck at home, but yeah, it's snowing like hell in Louisiana. I've been seeing stuff all day from family and friends, which is not the norm. It's just snow all over the place here, but Louisiana got it worse. Louisiana's like, you got 7 inches. Like where I'm from in Houma, they got a foot. They got a foot, 12 inches so far. So it's wild. Mancera Oud Lemon Mint. You can't go wrong with that. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying not to skip, but I kind of need to because we're so far behind. We almost got 200 in the chat. We're 14 minutes in, and I want to have some fun. Yeah, it's definitely snowed in over there, my man. Cold weather equals warm fragrances. Scent of the day with side effect and scent of the night liquid broom. My man Marcus is in the chat. It has been going very well so far. I ended up having a great leg workout. And I really wasn't in the mood to work legs. And usually that means you're going to have a great leg workout. Because it's like, it's my birthday. Why would I want to do? Who wants leg day on their birthday? I'm going to do whatever's in the rotation for for what it is. And they ended up having a great workout. As I do most days. So good to see you, my man. Thank you so much. Post Cologne, long time no talk. Good to see you, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mr. Roy, always a pleasure. Wearing Seraphim Red and Precious Treasure. Great 1-2 punch. Hell yeah. Thank you, sir. Foot is nothing when you live in Western New York. Well, I mean, I lived in Colorado Springs. That's why my neighbors were outside when I pulled up, and they were like, isn't this awesome? They were so excited. I was like, honestly, it's not. I moved here from Colorado Springs. It's actually not. It doesn't impress me anymore. It's like, oh, that's real snow. I said, yeah. Compared to this little bullshit for the one day, it's cool to see with palm trees and sand and stuff. It's a cool look. Snow on the beach. You know what I mean? But because I did pass by Front Beach Road, go check out the beach when it was snowing on my way home from the gym. But it looks cool. But if I wanted to stay in the snow, I would have stayed in Colorado. You know, I did like the cold. The snow's just a pain in the ass to drive in. I appreciate that, sir. Tonka Cola is great stuff. So I apologize. I'm gonna have to skip down. What's going on, Jims? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I apologize that I just have to skip, guys, because man, it's one of those deals where we're almost 20 minutes in. We got 192 in the chat. YouTube crashed. It's Firefox. It's not YouTube's fault. Firefox crashed. With Unk status, it's funny that you say that because I was on Kix Griffey's IG Live with Terrence and Jims yesterday, and we talked about that. I'm officially Unk status at this point. So I'm skipping down, guys. I apologize. Sean, I see you, sir. Dr. Dennis Esquire, I appreciate that. John Carlo, I see you, my man. I see everybody. I'm slowly. Will, I see you. Thank you, my man. Jason, I see you, sir. Ombre Door. I'm just trying to make my way down so we can really get into this and you guys can start hitting me with some recommendations. We'll go see what's out there and we're going to buy some fragrances. You know, Robert, I appreciate you, sir. Mr. Charm City with $10 super chat. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Daiwan Spirit of Dubai. I'm just now getting to one of these super chats. I was pretty far behind because I was seeing them pop up over here on YouTube side. Very far behind. My man E. Kroon, I appreciate the super chat, sir. I connected with many of these people from the community from your channel. What's up? Pegasus exclusive. Man, that's one I procrastinated getting a bottle. If we don't pile too much in the cart, I may grab a bottle if they have a 75 because I don't want more than a 75. The only reason I grabbed Perseus in a 4.2 was just like $20 more. It's like, yeah, it's a freshie. Let me get the bigger bottle and the freshie, you know. But the heavier stuff, PDM, you don't need more than a 75, you know. But I appreciate that, my man. Ryan, I see you, sir. Thank you so much. Just trying to get to the bottom. And of course, I'm going to catch the super chats on the way down. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. What is your parfum? Scent of the night? Naxos. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Mr. Joshua, taking a quick walk in the snow with my oldest. Happy birthday, my friend. I appreciate you, sir. You and I have a conversation we got to have, sir. Like I mentioned yesterday, I did take some cliff notes for you as you asked. Mr. Reekin J with $50 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. This man deserves love and respect. Mandarina Duck Black. Never tried it, but I'll tell you what, Vita Loca. Such a beauty. If you can find it when it's in stock, it's amazing. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I appreciate the heads up yesterday on Laveau Flower Edition. Yes, ma'am. Like the stream. I appreciate that. Sauvage EDT. You can't go wrong. Siage Saint. Amberful by Mancera. Man, that was one of the best releases of the year. As far as niche, Mancera in general, what a great release. My man, Dana Malik, I appreciate that. Welcome to the 40 Club. Wearing Owajan. A lot of PDM love today. We got Zaharoff and PDM. Seems to be the two main brands. I appreciate you, sir. Trying to get to the bottom. So, again, I apologize. I know you guys are telling me happy birthday. I just want to get to this, get to where we can really get into it. What's up, Jay? I'll be an old man in 2026. So, 40 isn't turning into an old man. Look, do I got joint issues here and there? Yeah, it's because I lift really heavy and really intensely all the time. It's not because I'm old. It's because of what I put my body through. You are the mentality you have. That's basically how you got to look at it. Age is just a number. Obviously, there's fatigue and wear and tear that comes with it. I'm not a fool, but don't ever, I'm a prime example. Don't ever let anybody tell you how you should think, what you should eat, what you should wear, what you should listen to because of your age. Be you, do you, because the person that's going to tell you those things is living a life they have to live, not the life that they want to live. I live a life that I want to live, and that big part of it's because of you guys. So I appreciate you guys. I'm thankful for you guys. This is one of the best birthday presents I could have, as you guys come and spend a little time with me. Super chats or not, obviously I'm very grateful for it. I know YouTube's very appreciative of their cut, but thank you guys so much. Seriously, Mr. John Carlo, I appreciate that, sir. Oh, the cheap. Happy birthday, full of blessings, fragrance, wearing authentic moment. Never tried that one. Recency bias, right? Yeah, it does sound like some recency bias. So, all right. So I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate you as well. We're at the bottom. Fellow Capricorn, I am an Aquarius, sir, not a Capricorn. Today is an Aquarius's birthday. And I don't do the whole zodiac sign thing. My man Marcus, if he's still in the chat, boy, quick tell you how much of a Taurus he is. He loves that he's a Taurus. He loves to post about being a Taurus. He'll tell you all day he's a Taurus. Marcus, let him know what's going on with Tauruses today. If you hear, I don't hate on it. I'm just giving Marcus a hard time. I don't have nothing against people that do the whole zodiac sign thing. I know which sign I am. I just don't follow it. Now I do believe in energies and stuff like that. Like I have the certain gemstones and stuff. People like to make fun of this. Punk bitches like to make fun of, my bracelets and stuff here and there. I don't give a shit. It's organic gemstones that have specific meanings and stuff. Like he's here. There he is. My favorite Taurus, Mr. Marcus right here. Another big old super chat. Man, I appreciate that, my man. Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciated. Hey, it's all going right back into this. We about to buy some fragrances, guys. Capricorn called off. Yeah, it was a couple of days. I think it's like the 19th, 18th or 19th or something like that. Like I'm right at the beginning of Aquarius. Thank you so much. I enjoyed doing it. I really liked it. People seem to really enjoy the house ranking videos where it's like, this is what I have. Let's rank them and talk about them. Very candid, as is all my content. And everybody, the feedback's always good, no matter which brand I do. And I was wearing PDM a lot last week, kind of reevaluating certain ones. I was like, that's a good one. We'll do that. So because I've been wearing them so much, it made it so much easier to rank them. Like it was still kind of difficult for the middle of the pack, but because like they're all good. So it's like hard to be like, this is better than this. And it's like, I got to find the justification. Like with Latent Exclusive, it's like, well, I wear it so little, even though it's one of the most impressive fragrances they've ever made. I got to factor wearability. So we're going to rank it lower because of that. So it's just what it came down to. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. That's my favorite Taurus. Right here, this man, that's my hero. That's who I want to be when I grow up. Oh, that wasn't even a shot at Mark. I know Mark made a very thinly veiled little joke about it. There's like comments I get and stuff. It's not even about Mark, it ain't even about him. I would have said Mark specifically. I ain't got no problem saying his name. Hey, if you see this, Robes, wasn't about him at all, actually. But hey, yeah, get off my dick about my beads, my beaded bracelets, if you are watching this. But I wasn't talking about him specifically. I get random comments across social media, not just on here, from time to time, where people take shots at stuff like this, or I look like a teenager, all the usual shit. Me being me and being an individual, it triggers people. And again, it triggers people that live the life they have to live, not exactly the life they want to live. I'm not saying they want to wear what I wear and all that stuff, but they don't have the freedoms to really do what they want to do, and I'm one of the few fortunate in this world that has the freedom to do so. And I understand the situation, and I'm very thankful for being in the situation. Again, no shade at Mark. It wasn't about Mark. Funny though. Funny how that worked out, but it wasn't about Mark. So yeah, I'm sure most people know what they are, but not everybody really have a quartz bracelet. So I used to have a specific quartz that had the little black lines in it with my birthstone with garnet. It ended up popping. That's why I get I use Otter Spirit. I actually have a 3-month collaboration. They had me pick out some packs to do one each month for the next 3 months. But I get a lot of stuff from Otter Spirit because they're sized for certain size wrists, and it's like freaking stretchy fishing wire. These last. They're quality gemstones and they're quality build. So anybody interested, Otter Spirit, TLTG 20 will save you 20%. I never say anything about it, but it's in my link tree. That's who I use for most of my stuff. These are all Otter Spirit as well. These are all ones I bought. Did they ever send me any? I think they sent me the money pack. Citrine, Jade, and I forgot what this green one is. They sent me the 3-pack, the 2 green ones and the yellow one. All the other ones I bought. I appreciate that, sir. YSL Caban, never tried that. Sometime, how about Mood? See, I have no fucking clue, Saga. You're getting too technical on me. I have no fucking clue. We're at 25 minutes. We actually lost 30 people. We're down to 170. So because Olfactory Factory seems to be mostly niche, it kind of lacks the variety that these streams tend to need. I think we're going to have to go back with Old Faithful with Fragrance Buy and see what they're working with. Hawass Fire comes in tomorrow. I went ahead and bought a bottle because the bottle they said they were sending me, like I didn't even know if it was going to ship or not. So I was like, let me just buy it now. The bottle they were sending me, this is funny. The bottle they're sending me comes in Friday, but the one I bought comes in tomorrow. Or Thursday. Comes in Thursday. The one I bought comes in Thursday. The one they're sending me comes in Friday. So members, one of the All-Star tier spins is going to be a sealed bottle. Probably the second spin will be a sealed bottle of Hawass Fire. Because that's what happens a lot. Like I want to buy them as soon as they drop. And if somebody wants to send me one, I'll just give the other one away. You know, it's usually how that shit goes. And I got a text. That means it's either Jason or Randy, I would think. That's usually the case. It is Kix Griffey. My man. No. Come on now. You ain't got to do none of that. Dude, I got some cool ass shit for Christmas with that Lids gift card you gave me for Christmas. You ain't got to do none of that, my guy. Come on now. I don't even know if that's me. I think that's my profile. That is my profile. That is me. That is correct. But man, you ain't got to give me that, dude. He's wanting YouTube to not get a cut. I see what you're doing. I appreciate that, but you ain't got to do that, dude. You're free. We're good, dude. You did more than enough with the Christmas gift that I was not expecting and did not need. Like when I got it, I was like, oh, he's trying to return the favor for some of the stuff I hooked him up with, but it ain't about that, dude. Your friendship is plenty. The super chats here and there, you know what I mean? Like you go above and beyond anyway, my God. You ain't got to do nothing extra. And that goes for anybody and everybody. I appreciate the generosity, guys, but don't feel like you got to do anything extra. Such as Climatic. Good God Almighty. Happy fucking birthday. Yeah, no shit. You saw the $50 ones and said, oh, hold my beer. Or in your case, hold my cookie that I somehow can eat and stay fucking 4% body fat. Have y'all ever seen what that's old. That picture's old. Let me show y'all something. We're about to learn about Mr. Climatic for a second. Whoops. Accidentally did something on YouTube, but we're about to learn about Mr. Climatic for a second. I want to show y'all what this man actually looks like. Okay. So we're going to try to get you a few followers too. So at Climatic, this man, y'all should just look how lean and vascular. This is old as shit to this post. His stories are usually where you can see, like, you don't have nothing really posted right now with his stories because that's old. That's like 2 years old. This motherfucker is like, his physique is like and I know he competes. It's throw the board shorts on, show up, you know, maybe get a little tan, if anything, just oil up and win a pro card. That's how his fucking physique is. So I want to educate y'all a little bit on Mr. Climatic. So again, it's at Climatic, just like you see here. Follow my guy on IG. Super generous, cool as shit, big time into his style, his fitness, and his fragrance. And this motherfucker can eat anything and stay shredded year round. His metabolism and work ethic are fucking second to none. Okay? Yeah, him, Mr. $100 happy fucking birthday over here. Good God Almighty. I appreciate you, my guy. Hope you don't mind me showing your IG. I mean, it's a public profile. You got almost 10,000 followers. I doubt that was a bad thing. So, yeah, wild. This dude stays shredded. Like, y'all should see some recent stuff where he's, like, really got the midsection working. Like, that pose without the COVID mask on from I saw not long ago. Oh, my God. Fucking crazy. Oh, yeah, no doubt. And I appreciate the super chat, my guy. Seriously, thank you. Yeah, oh, yeah. Look, and it's not even jealous about how I look or what I do. It's about the freedom thing. That's what it comes down to. And people that are jealous don't admit they're jealous. And that's fine. It's all good. It's not their issue. It's not my issue. It's their issue. They're projecting. And that's most of the time. Herod Leighton Altair, another Taurus in the house. Shit, we're about to hit 30 minutes. We got 218 in the chat. And it's time for us to really get down into buying some fragrances. So I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit. I appreciate the happy birthday. Let's see all you guys. I apologize, Mo. I appreciate you, sir. Skip down. Jesus, let me get there. Where was I? Okay, Austin, good to see you, my man. Need some more believers in that one. All right, so let's head on over to Fragrance Buy. Again, for those of you just getting here, we were going to do old factory, but I was looking around the inventory and noticed it's like majority niche. So it lacks the variety we typically need for these, Let's Go Shopping live streams. So by all means, hit me with the recommendations, which, Kenneth, I didn't forget. I hope they still have a 50 ml in stock. 100 ml. I didn't want the 100 ml, but we'll put it in the cart for now. And I have to get Fame EDP Intense for the wife. So when I got Phantom Elixir in, that was one of the little mini bottles I got as a free gift, and she fell in love with it. So I was like, oh, okay, no problem. I'm going shopping next week, and I'll buy you a bottle. So we're grabbing her a 50 ml gift set. It smells incredible on her, by the way. Super duper sweet. Any of you ladies like Saga, for example, that haven't tried it, here's the note breakdown. Is the last year's release. Sweet, creamy, fruity, floral, synthetic. It's a tropical floral. That's her thing. Coconut, sandalwood, jasmine, dreamwood, with whatever that is, and frankincense. Really not much frankincense, but it's a very thick, creamy, sweet jasmine fragrance, and she just melted. It smelled so good on her. And it's not often that she'll be like, I need this. That was the reply when she put it on her chest and on her wrist a little bit and kind of dabbed it just a little bit, because it's a little dabber bottle, little mini bottle. She fell in love with it. She fell in love with it. So we're picking that up for her. Apparently it smells similar to Goddess EDP. Saga, I know you're an alien girl, so don't know if you're a fan of Alien Goddess EDP or not, but pretty highly rated for a newer release. She wants it, so she's going to get it. So that's already in the cart. So in case y'all were wondering why is there something already in the cart, that's why. I appreciate that. Yeah, Owajan, I got asked about my thoughts on it in the comments of the video today, and because for as much as I love sweet fragrances, you would think I have Owajan, and I do, and it's just like failure to ever just grab a bottle, always procrastinating and putting it off. Maybe that's one I grabbed this year finally, because I like I did with Zerjoff last year. There's a few more PDMs I'd like to grab. Owajan's one of them. I'd like to finally grab a bottle of Darley. I've procrastinated so long about getting Darley, which is just niche Lamal, and more like Lamal than Reflection Man ever could be. Reflection Man is way more its own fragrance. So yeah, it's there's some certain ones I want to get. Like I pretty much got all the Zerjoffs I want. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, both are, because I thanks to Rikin J that's in here. He hit me up yesterday on IG. I grabbed the men's one for $146. It only comes in a 4.2 ounces, 146 US. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Memo Paris Madurai. I appreciate that. Caron pour un le soir. Prada Black with Violet Leaf, Orris, and Ambroxan. Ooh, Cara might like that. Solid spot fragrance as well. Fast shipping. Well, I appreciate that. We might have to check them out in the future, but I'm going to go with Old Faithful right now. Jason, I'm not buying a bunch of Creeds, man. I'm not. Or Bodicias. No, I'm not spending that kind of money, man. I'm probably going to spend $400 or $500 at most, depending on what the card ends up looking like. But I ain't trying to buy like $800 to $1,000 on like, 2 or 3 fragrances. I ain't trying to do that today. We're going to try to get a little bit of variety, I appreciate that, Wes. Thank you. Mr. Mike, I appreciate you. Kenneth Cole Copper Black. Loewe Aqua Drop. Ooh, okay, now we're talking. Because I think they have that in stock. Yes. I saw it the other day. Love the bottle. Let's look at the notes on that one. Because I want to say I looked at it and I was like, that don't seem that feminine. Why is it not coming up? Oh, it's supposed to be a G. That's why I'm messing up. There it is. I don't mind the ratings, but fresh citrus, floral, spicy, aquatic, bergamot, leathery notes, orange blossom, resinous notes. Interesting breakdown. Aggressively citrusy, but not unpleasant. Vetiver absinthe. Oh, Randy would hate it. Randy hates absinthe. Fresh water for all kinds of occasions. Bergamote from Essential Parfums. That being said, not agua at all. It has my interest. We'll put it as a maybe. So we'll add stuff to cart and then we'll go process of elimination later on like we normally do. I'm good on the Jaguar fragrances, honestly, man. Um, None of them really interest me. The few that I've got are okay. I never reach for them. Yeah, I do like the fresh leathers like that. I had looked at that one in stock the other day. I'm glad he reminded me. I would have totally forgot. You know, I've debated on getting that so many times. They've had it in stock a bunch of times. I don't know if they still have it currently. They're out of stock currently on it. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Well, I have put off getting that. I did try it. I had a carded sample, and I'm sure they have it in stock. Maybe not. Maybe they don't have it in stock. They had the women's listing. I don't see a listing for the men's. That's odd. Well, they don't have it, so it's not going to be an option. Now, oud I can recommend Arabian oud. Well, let's just go to Arabian oud in general, shall we? Daiwan, I believe, is one that I hear a lot of people mention. Let's see what's in stock. Oud Rasala, Oud Kalamat. I've heard good things about that one. So here's the one you were speaking on. Let's look it up. Whoops. I put too many A's. Why is it not coming up? Let's go to Arabian oud. Sarah Kalamat Black. I hate to go to Troll Grantica. I hate going there. But I guess we kind of have to in this situation. See if they got it. Swiss Arabian. Notes aren't coming up anywhere for them. Wasn't expecting that. Tell me about it. Nice candied fruit and oud vibe. No, maybe, because that does sound good. Does it remind you? Have you ever tried Mancera Black Candy, Oud Black Candy? That's more like a powdery licorice candy kind of fragrance with oud. Have you ever tried that? We'll put it in the maybe pile for right now. You know. So I apologize if I'm missing a few of them here, and I'm gonna miss some. You know what I mean? Oman Jane. Better. See, I don't like Haltane though. I don't like Oud for Greatness. Like, I don't dislike them. Like, I don't like them enough to have bottles. Like, twists on Oud for Greatness. Certain ones, like Eternal Oud from Mancera, is a little bit of Sauvage Elixir with a good bit of Oud for Greatness, but the blend makes me like it a lot more. Stuff like that, where it's more of a bigger twist. See, I'm actually not going to be interested in that one, Beardson. Appreciate you, Robert. Thank you, my man. Season Book Blanc Polychrome is one of the best freshies. Where you miss summer, stuck inside from snow. Well, that's not something I have to worry about too often, but let's take a look. So we could have went to Olfactory Factory because you motherfuckers only want me to look at niche. We could have went to Olfactory Factory. Whoops. Lemon, mandarin, orange, rhubarb. Ooh, you have my interest with that. Rhubarb. Fig leaf, jasmine, lavender, and Broxton musk moss. That does sound like something I would like. That does sound like something I would like. 7-Up. All right. Calm in the morning when it's warm, but no strong sun yet. Citrus, soft musk, very clean, nice citrus. Worse than Hachibat in Renaissance. Well, Hachibat's more of an oak moss fragrance than anything else, Mr. N. Garcia. Garcia, or however you say it. Orange zesty opening, get a little harsh, bitter petitgrain fig leaf combo. That actually sounds good to me. No sweetness to counterbalance. Might be better in summer. I'm kind of liking this one, Austin. That's a strong maybe. That's a stronger maybe Then Arabian Oud, Charm City. I apologize. That one might be getting eliminated. I'm less interested in that than I am in these two. Let's see what else you guys got. Carner Barcelona Bobo. Smells like take on light blue with more of a, ooh. Well, I have women's Dolce & Gabbana light blue, which is kind of that. Price is right, 50 ml. Pretty good ratings. Bergamot, black currant, mandarin orange, jasmine, lily of the valley, orange blossom, musk, white amber, vetiver. Light blue forever for women. Artisan, that's like clementine, orange, jasmine. That has my interest as well. And it's a great price. That definitely has my intrigue. That's a kind of a strong maybe for my taste as well. They don't have it in stock. We looked at the Gucci Guilties a minute ago. It's out of stock. Have Diwan and the regular Calamans. But see, that's what I'm saying. Diwan, I've heard a bunch of people talk about that. I don't know if I've ever looked at the notes. Here we go. Ooh, highly rated for the limited number it's got. But woody, fresh, spicy, sweet, oriental, bergamot, cardamom, apple, nutmeg, spicy at the top. All right. Cashmere wood, ambergris, musk, patchouli, vanilla. Seems pretty versatile. La Nuit de l'Homme. Is this are these 5 people wild, Charm City? Or is that you get a little bit of it? Or are these 5 people like, what? Do you see that and go, what? Because that's usually what happens, whatever's on the caboose end. It's like, man, those people are wild. Because I don't know. Part of me finds it hard to believe that it's a powdery cardamom. When it comes to the niche fragrances, usually the cardamom's more bitter, more authentic smelling than the designer and synthetic stuff. That's usually fresher and a little powdery sometimes. What do you think, Charm City? Let me know. See if they got it in stock. Well, I'm just fat fingering everything. They have a listing. I'm not in stock. Shit. Never mind. I appreciate the super chat, my man. Don't ask me for permission. I don't think they carry that brand. I don't remember ever seeing that brand. Yeah, Simone. Make sure I spelled it right. Andreoli. Yeah, spelled it right. Yeah, they don't carry the brand. I didn't think they did. Yeah, they don't carry them. Yeah, because I want to say I heard Dedrick most recently in his chat talking about it, in his live chat. Oh, dear Ross, I appreciate that. The only way to be the very best. Ralph Lauren. Oh, Ralph's Club Elixir. Ever tried Valentino Woman? No, that's one of the few I've never tried. That's one of the few. Very, very few. I think it might be the only one. Because this was like the crop from like the late teens, early 20s when that came around. When they started really like doing the studded collars, not just the studded glass. That one? Yeah. Oh, no, it still didn't have the studded collar yet, but 2017, so late 2010s. Yeah, I never got around to that one. That looks like it would be amazing too, doesn't it? Black pepper, black leather, cinnamon, coriander, frankincense, iris. They are not easy to find, man. They are not easy to find. Yeah, I wish. I'd love to have a bottle. Ducita Moonlight in something or another. Let's take a look at it first. Yuzu and jasmine, benzoin, nutmeg, myrrh, teak wood. So it has a little bit of freshness to it. Haitian vetiver, Indonesian patchouli, spicy, woody, floral, sweet citrus. Highly rated for almost 200 ratings. That's pretty impressive. BR540. Really? I would not have thought BR540 looking at that. I'm interested. Do they have it? They do have it. It's in stock. Which is 100 ml. I mean, I don't need the 100 ml. $23 more, but yeah, 50 ml is plenty. That's a maybe. That looks good. I'm kind of surprised to see BR540 is the main thing, though. Desir Toxic. Possessoir. Ganymede, really? Let's see how many people. 6. Okay, so now I ask you, Sean, are those 6 people wild, or do you get some Ganymede? Because I don't see anything metallic or really all that green outside of maybe patchouli. I don't know. This one looks interesting. You guys feel the same? It looks pretty interesting. Sean, no, I might be in on this one, man. I appreciate the 235 we have hanging in the chat. We're building a maybe pile right now. We'll do process of elimination in a little bit. It's currently at 532, kind of the area in which I'm looking to spend. A couple affordable niches. A designer I've been meaning to add because I have the original version with the hazelnut of Valentino Uomo. This is the iris version that came out in 21. And then Fame EDP Intense, last year's releases for the wife. She wants that bottle, so that's going to be the one item. As far as the stuff for the member giveaway, Dior Homme Parfum won. It won the vote. So I'm buying a 75 ml of the new Dior Homme Parfum. That's Hall of Fame main spin. That's what won the vote. And Boss Bottle Absolute won the vote for the All-Star tier. So that's the ones I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy those separately because they don't have Boss Bottle Absolute in stock. I looked earlier. Unless something happened this afternoon. Yeah, they don't have it in stock. My man, Rob Hughes, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir. I sure appreciate that. I am not buying a Killian fragrance here today, sir. Put it in as Kelmat Black. Very different setup. Okay, frankincense, basil, vanilla, amber, oud. Noble wood, which I have tried. That is pretty good. Rock by Wood Intense. Oud lemon mint. That's very different from everything else listed. Jubilation. Really? Now, when you see Jubilation, do you say, what? I'm going to ask all of y'all that when it's the stuff that's like very different from all the rest. I'm going to hold off on that one, Charm City. Might grab that one, though. Because what I do have in the cart, I'm strongly interested in. Agua Drop, I definitely like. Blanc Polychrome, I think that's for certain the one over 100 I'm going to get for sure. Agua Drop, maybe I end up dropping off depending on what else goes in the cart. But Bobo seems like something I like. To see the Moonlight seems like something I would like. So we're doing pretty well here. Well, so I don't have to buy Blanc Polychrome. Jason just said he's got a bottle collecting dust. If you're interested, don't buy it. Really? Because that's like the main one I'm interested in, Jason. That's why I was like, that's definitely the one, like the other one over 100 might drop off. Well, I'll just buy your bottle because you're usually pretty good with the prices on stuff that's collecting dust. I'll just buy your bottle then, Jason. Yeah, so that gives us more room in the cart. So thank you, Mr. Vircher. That freed up $127 roughly. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. Ocean of a Midnight Moon from them is so good. Doesn't seem like they have that. Yeah, they don't have that, unfortunately. Mr. Tay, I appreciate the super chat. Have you tried Royal Crown Rain? No, I haven't tried that one specifically. Royal Crown is definitely out the price range. That's decants to try right there. Them fuckers are expensive. You know, them a couple $100 a bottle. Urban Hero. I've tried Urban Hero. I actually don't care for it. That's why I don't have it. I've tried it before. I actually don't care for it. So it's higher exclusive Gourmand. Fragboy won't have it. Curious Scent Profile when you have time. Vampire Rum. And I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. When my mom told me, my uncle said he was going to call me later. I said, he's going to fucking call me while I'm live. I fucking knew it. Sure enough. Been playing fucking games on his phone in his truck at work all day, but he wants to wait till I'm live to call me to tell me happy birthday, which I don't care when he calls to tell me happy birthday, but I know he's been fucking off all day. And I don't know how many times I got to tell him, I go live at 5, 4 days a week. People don't listen. They don't listen. He's been knowing for 2 years, 3 years or whatever. Yeah, 5 o'clock. I'm going to be live on YouTube, man. Don't call during that time. So that's when he calls. Just text him live on YouTube. Jesus Christ. Mystic Incense by Merchant of Venice. You might like it. I know you've mentioned that as a sin of the day a few times. I don't know if they'll have it in stock, but let's take a look at it first. Smoky, well, with a name like incense, the word incense being there, I would expect that. Salted caramel, dried fruits, incense, blonde woods, cocoa. That does sound good. Yeah, that does sound good. Damn. Let's see what they're talking about over here. Nope. Don't carry it. Damn, that does sound good, though. Hold on. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Just got Latafa Atlas in the mail. I'm laughing my butt off at how stout and awesome smelling it is. Best add stuff strong. Be careful with that one. That one's strong. Oh, that's a good one. I like Ambassador. Ooh, let's see if they have it in stock. But that's going to be higher 150s probably if they do have it. Yeah, because they don't carry their whole line. They only have certain ones. Yeah, they don't have it. I love Gritty. I love Gritty. No, I'm not spending Ordo Parisi money, my man. I'm not spending that. Guys, if y'all want me to buy stuff that much, we're buying 2 fragrances. I just want to let y'all know now. I'm open to it, but it ain't going to be 5, 6, 7 different things to open in the haul. I'm open to them. I'm just... Because if I add them to some of these other suggestions, now I'm going to have an $800, $900 cart. I'm not spending that. I'm not spending that kind of money today. That's too much. Let's see what they got in stock first and foremost. They're not as bad. They don't have it, though. But they're not as bad as I thought. I thought they were closer to 200, like high 100s. So my apologies, Kenneth. But they actually don't have that one in stock. Because I know a lot of the certain places, their stuff's like high 100s. That's what I was going off of. It's good, Ross. Doesn't smell like Hachivat, green and zesty. Okay, good. Thank you. So effervescent, awesome. One of them where you want to keep spraying the over. See, that's the kind of shit I like. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, man. You get a soft live stream clap for that. That's incredible stuff. I really believe anybody that loves Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger needs that one. Game of Spades, Full House. I don't think they carry that brand, huh? No, Ace Wild Card. So they carry them from Joe Milano, but they don't have that one in particular. They just have those 3. Yeah, they just have those 3. Spirit of Dubois. Not too expensive, but smells amazing. Abrage. It's kind of in the sweet spot. Let's see what they're talking about, Jason. See, that's the kind of range I'm trying to be. Abrage. Like, since it's a variety cart, that's kind of the range, the high end of what, like mid 100s is kind of the high end of what I want to spend per bottle. Wow. Complex fragrance. Great rating. Spicy, fresh, woody, fruity, citrus, bergamot, cardamom, lavender, pink pepper, saffron, black pepper, damask rose, petitgrain and pine. Ooh. Now we're talking cypress, cedarwood, a lot of green. Cedarwood, leather, red rose, geranium, thyme, violet, jasmine, woody notes, sandalwood, amber, benzoin, musk, oak moss, oud, patchouli. They got fucking everything. Did Raja Dove perfume this? Oh my God. It's got everything. Portrayal Man, Aventus, and Hachibat. But also Danger Pour Homme. Now, for those of you that haven't tried Danger Pour Homme, it smells abso-fucking-lutely nothing like Aventus and Hachibat. I haven't tried Portrayal Man, but I'm willing to bet it doesn't smell like Aventus and Hachibat. I can't help but laugh because that is like wild. Alexandria 2 does not smell like Aventus, Hachivat, or Danger Pour Homme. Imperium smells like Aventus and Hachivat a bit, but like very similar. But these 3 have similarity. This does not have similarity to these. This does not have similarity to these. This does not have similarity to this. So this is wild. This is another reason. Look, I'm just one man's opinion. And just because I'm on camera doesn't mean it's a more valuable opinion than anyone else's. But this all over the place shit is what makes these forums so difficult to go by, too. And this is a better one than the shithole most of you like to go to with all the dickheads, Trograntica. Just the scum suck cesspool of the fucking internet for forums, for informational forums, anyways. But yeah, that's kind of wild and all over the place. It's a bunch of phenomenal fragrances, but they don't really relate to one another. But I'm very interested, Jason. That's kind of a strong maybe too. And since the Atelier d'Ors fragrance had to come out, that kind of substitutes for it. Yeah, I think we're definitely getting that because I don't own anything from Spirited Dubai either. I've been meaning to dive into the house. I think that one's going to stay in the cart. I think that one's not a strong maybe. That one's a definite. I think we're definitely going to get that one. Cart's kind of in the sweet spot. What I want to spend. Let's see what else you guys got. But white florals and green with lemon. I mean, I'm always for that stuff. Fervo Intenso by House of Grando, a Brazilian niche indie house. If it's an indie house, they're probably not going to have them. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, typically it's going to be mass marketed stuff for the most part. See, I actually don't care for that one. I've smelled it. I'm not a fan of it. I actually don't want it. Yeah, I'm not buying any Killians here today, sir. Tijuana is amazing. We'll be getting a bottle soon. Yeah, I've heard some great stuff about it. I guess I need to add that. I've heard nothing but good. It's out of stock, though. But I've heard nothing but good. Same music's not the same. I feel like zesty, effervescent citrus in the already opinion. Definitely something. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to get Jason said he's got a bottle collecting dust. So I'm going to get that bottle off of Jason. My man, D, speaking of, it's like Beetlejuice. You say his name a few times and poof, here he is. What's up, D? I appreciate the super chat, my guy. I appreciate you. FWO for life. You know what I'm talking about. So it's funny enough, we do the FWO thing. Joey, shout out to Joey, 69 in the chat for the Mafia. When Joey hit me with a GIF for my Facebook happy birthday message, it was Hall and Nash hugging it out. It was Wolfpack NWO. They were wearing red Wolfpack shirts. It was hilarious. So speaking of, you know, isn't that similar to Perseus? I think that's the one that's similar to Perseus, right? Let's see if they have it. If not, Parfum might have it. See what art ofs they do have. They don't. Maybe Parfum will have it. Let's see. Nope, they don't have it on there either. Damn. I hate going to Trograntica. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. They have it. No. Shit. Scum sucking shithole. Citrus, green, fruity, sweet aroma. Any of you that are like trolls on there, fuck you. Just want to throw that out there real quick. Because we got 230 watching. Maybe there's some of the problem I speak of with Trograntica is actually watching this live stream. If you're one of those, if it applies to you, fuck you for ruining that website. Ruins all the ratings, the smell like stuff, just fake reviews, bullshit, nonsense. So it makes what used to be a useful tool hardly helpful at all. It's not every fragrance page, but it's a lot of them. They're really running with those bottles, huh? I like the list of accords here. That's got to be similar to Perseus. Mandarin, ginger, mint, bergamot, pear. Yeah, I think that's the one I heard similar to Perseus. No, Blue Talisman. Okay, now I'm going to get it because Taj 2 is shit. It's junk. It's garbage. Don't buy it. It's okay. It got better for me. I bumped it up from a 5.5 to a 6.5 Fragrance Worlds clone. It's okay. But it's not like I wouldn't, if it was $5, I wouldn't say it's good enough. because it's just such a bad experience compared to Blue Talisman. I've heard good things about this. I was mistaken thinking it was Perseus, but yeah, I definitely want to check it out and compare it to see if it's closer to Blue Talisman and it's a better experience. I have more faith in Lattafa than I do Fragrance World because Fragrance World's super hit and miss. They're like 50-50. Sometimes it can be great, sometimes it can be shit. They're very, very hit and miss. So, yeah, they didn't have it in stock. I was name dropping you because I've heard you speak so highly of it. Good to see you, my guy. You want to jump on with me? You got some time? You want to tag, mother lover? I'll send it to you. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's all good. What was I doing? Take your time. No reason to hurry to get the link, right? Invite guest. Copy. I'm going to send it to you on IGD. Like I said, if you don't have time, no big deal. But for you to be hanging in the chat and chopping it up, it means you got a little fucking time. So, hot tag. All right. Ooh. Some stuff might have to get up out the cart, though, if they got it in stock. They don't have it in stock. Fuck. And it would have been 200. I know you saw the price when it popped up. Some stuff would have had to jump up out the cart, but yeah, I would have. You're right. It's time. It's time. I've been hoarding the sprays in this little sample right here. I appreciate that, sir. Mall of Parfum. Great stuff. Appreciate that, sir. Well, happy early birthday. Appreciate you for all the content you put out. Blessings. I appreciate that. Thanks, sir. Mr. Kevin, $20 super chat. 2 inexpensive options I recommend: Cavalli Uomo Parfum, Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud Azarak. I've heard somebody ask me about that one before. But Roberto Cavalli, I am a fan of the brand. I know they have some stuff in stock. Uomo Parfum. There's another one I have in my, that's an iris fragrance that they've been having in stock that I was looking at. Where is it at? Which one is it? Blood Iris. This one. Oh, of course, they're out of stock now. I was looking at that one not long ago. There we go. Get off that shithole. Let's see. I've never looked into this one. Really? How do they not have the parfum? They're about to make me go back to that shithole. Oh, Parfumo, you're disappointing me. I don't have it either. Talk to me about it. I need you to tell me about it, Kevin. Because I know nothing. I'll put it in the cart for now because it is cheap. I do like the brand. For those of you who don't know, quality smelling stuff for being a super affordable designer. So talk to me a little bit about it, my man. Check out House of Beau Casablanca. They don't have them. Must be an indie brand. Yeah, they don't have them. I appreciate that. I bring many in my backpack, and then you check bag, you can bring as many as you want. In your check-in bag, but as far as your carry-on, my backpack usually has anywhere from like 7 to 10 freaking bottles in it. My carry-on backpack. Yeah, you sure can. As long as you're not traveling abroad. If you're traveling abroad, you can't have it in your carry-on. If you're traveling domestically around the U.S., yeah, you sure can. I've done it going all over the country, to California, to Chicago, to New York. Yeah, totally can. Oud After Dark. Did we talk about this one recently? I feel like we talked about this one recently. We did talk about this one recently. Not really too interested in it, but you never know. I could be passing up an absolute gem. Oud suede, incense, plum rose. I mean, it's got a pretty carnation. You don't see used that much. Spices, little fruity apricot. Maybe. I didn't even think to look for a tester. The testers come with caps. No tester. Shit. Maybe. No guarantees. Maybe. I have been putting off getting that. I'd rather get that. I would rather get that over the Amarud fragrance. They don't have it in stock. Shit. I appreciate that, Scott. Thank you. See, I like Monkey Special, but I didn't like it so much that I felt like I needed to have it. I prefer Deified. I was fortunate enough to get a bottle sent my way, and I haven't really worn it much, though. It's very situational, but it's impressive. Strong, dark leather, fruity apple. Let's see what else we got. Cherry plum and oud. Yeah, I need to get it at some point. No Guerlains for me right now. Maybe another point. Because we're kind of filling up here on this card. We're going to have to start eliminating a few things. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Nah, and I'm good on the arm-offs. Like, I really like what we got in the cart right now. It's going to take something, a recommendation that's going to make me go, ooh, for me to really want to do anything different. I appreciate that, sir. Vertus Amber Elixir. Always up to check out a Vertus fragrance. Good rating, sweet, spicy, resinous, oriental fruit, dried fruits, black pepper Divana, grape, rum, ooh, okay. Amber, cashmere, cedar, labdanum, saffron, castoreum. Ooh. I hope they got this in stock for low 100s. This might have to come home with me. Teakwood, tonka bean. Percentile number 5. Kind of similar to an angel share. That's very different. Let's see if they got that. I kind of like really want that after seeing that note breakdown. Oh, please have it in stock. They got it in stock and it's 103. Oh, we're buying that. That's in the definite pile. We're buying that. Yeah. Yeah, we're buying that. That looks so interesting. Fruity boozy from dried fruits and grape and some sweet divine. Oh man, this looks so good. I wonder if that labdanum's adding to the amber or it's adding a leather accord. Since it's called Amber Elixir, I would think it's adding to the amber. This looks like it could be fucking incredible. This one has me excited. This is like the treat to beat based on what I'm reading. Could be a disappointment. I don't know. But this looks super exciting to me. This looks like it's got a real shot at being phenomenal. Multifaceted. Sweetness is the queen here. The amount of sweetness and the booziness of the dried fruits in the beginning. Great, perfect combo, making up the juice. Perfect amber for men and women. Expect to leave a trail wearing it. Ideally, in the autumn days, you will feel so comfy. Well, I like how she said that. Well, thank you, Clauditza. I believe is how you say that. Thank you for your helpful review. I agree with what it said right there. Helpful review. Yeah, that's very enticing. So we're over taxes. We're gonna be at $800. So we gotta cut this back a little bit. So I'm gonna look and see what other recommendations we got before we. I've looked at this one before, I believe. Before we do our process of elimination. Do they have it though? Tis the question. They do have it. Let's take a look. Well, y'all motherfuckers can't stop texting me for those of y'all that got my number. Like, I want to make sure he knows what I want to say. Who is it this time? Didn't pop up. Who is it this time? I bet it's Jason again. That's Scott. Thank you. Tell me happy birthday. Thank you. My apologies, Jason. I assumed it was you again. See, so what was I doing? Let's take a look at it. Woody, powdery, floral, spicy, sweet, salty notes, iris, ambergris, vetiver. Ooh, sounds a bit fresher. Bois d'Argent. I haven't tried the others, but I've tried Bois d'Argent. The Iris Way. A whole bunch of stuff people related to. This has potential. And both fragrances I've picked up from them have been phenomenal. I can't recommend Van Cleef enough. That's a strong maybe. That's a strong maybe. Great recommendation. Oh, Kaylin, you just out. How about this? If you win the spin, I'll just respin since you don't want the $200 fragrance that you just turn around and flip or sell if you don't like. There's only like 3 more people that could vote. There's only like 26 that are eligible, and it was 23 votes. There's only 26, I think, Hall of Fame members that can vote. We have like 60 in the All-Star tier, and then we got a bunch at the $5 tier. So we got like 114 members or something like that, but only like 26 are eligible for that vote, and all but like 3 have voted. So they would like all 3 of those votes would have to swing to something else to shift it. Appreciate it, John. Good to see you, man. Stuck in the snow, doesn't get snow every few years. Happy birthday, Latafa Amethyst. I don't like the house. I'll probably never own anything. I've tried a bunch of their fragrances, and they just don't vibe with my personality and my taste. I don't like anything Frederick Mall. You won't see me buying anything from the house. I just won't. I've tried over the years with several things with decants, and it's not my kind of house. Oh, Sloma Shop? Oh, well, yeah, I guess I'm not going to be able to experience them. Let's see. I appreciate that, sir. Insight Fragrance World Coffee Collection. Zero insight. They haven't interested me to pick up. They've been available to get for a while now. I'm just not interested. Vanilla Cake from Mancera. I got so many vanillas from them, though. That's the thing. Chad, welcome, sir. I appreciate that. First Instinct Together. That's a great one. Can't go wrong there. I appreciate the super sticker. It's less people than you realize. You got to remember this community, this online community is a few 100,000 people spread across the entire world that populates 8 billion people. And of those 8 billion, a small percentage wear fragrance at all, let alone are part of the fragrance community. It's not as many people as you think that are smelling like Aventus. This community makes you believe every fucking body's wearing Aventus and Sauvage and Eros and stuff like that. It's very segmented. It depends on where you live. Everybody's situation is totally different. Don't let this community sway you into thinking it's worldwide, because it's just this fucking, because a couple 100,000 people is a small group of people worldwide. It actually is. When you look at the scale of the population of the planet. Appreciate that, sir. So you didn't have either. You try Bois 1920 Dolce Di Giorno. No Merchant of Venice. They don't carry them, but we're pretty much, you out your mind, Josh. I ain't getting no Ex Nihilio. I'll get the clone. We're about to get Art of Universe. I'm gonna try that out. I appreciate that. Ooh, congratulations! I hope you enjoy it. Did you sample it first? I would suggest sampling all 3. I'm not going to make you purchase a decision for you, my guy. I'm not going to say you should buy this one. Fuck no. You'll never get that out of me. I'm going to say, you know what? You should sample them if they all interest you, so you can decide which one's worth your money. Because that's the real answer. That's the truth. And that's 100% what you actually should do. Not, oh, actually, you would like to say, look, man, I got a link below with a discount code. That's the one you need to buy. You ain't getting those kind of answers out of me. I'm not that kind of fragrance content creator. Sure, I have affiliate links, but I ain't telling you the one I got an affiliate link to is the answer. The answer only you can get yourself with your nose in your skin, my guy. It's never the answer anybody wants. In this community, people want you to make the decision for them and tell them what they should buy. That way, when they don't like it, they can get mad at you and blame you instead of blaming themselves. I'm not saying that's what you would do. but this is one of the main reasons I do it. I give people as little opportunity as possible to blame me for a bad purchasing decision. I'll give you my opinion on something, but it's up to you to sample it if you're torn. So you got to make the final decision. It's your money. I don't like spend people's money for them. I like to spend my money, but I don't want to spend your money. I want you to spend your money as wisely as you can. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, happy birthday to your grandmother. Oh, so it's Art of Wood that's similar to Perseus. I knew it was one of them. I just got confused on which one. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I have Teriyaki Intense. I got a full review on it. You should check it out. I quite love it. It's actually my favorite Lattafa fragrance currently. I appreciate that. I don't really buy any of the Zaras. I'm not a big fan of Imagination either. Not like everybody else in the world that likes Louis Vuitton. I'm actually not the biggest fan of Imagination. I like Afternoon Swim and Pacific Chill way more. Way more. And L'Immensité. I like that more too. Thank you, sir. So we're going to skip on down a little bit. I appreciate you, sir, because I'm so behind. I'm so behind. Sphinx Elixir. I have that. Are you just naming stuff for the chat, or are you naming stuff for me to buy, which they don't carry Sphinx. They're not going to have that. Discounters aren't going to get Sphinx. It's an indie brand that doesn't dump their stock into the gray market and doesn't have a bunch of retail partners, so there's no chance of it dumping. But I have all the Sphinx fragrances except for like the newest one. I was the first video on YouTube on Sphinx Elixir. I was the first video in existence on the first 6. I did the brand launch. That should let you know how tight I am with Mohammed Hefes that owns it, which he messaged me happy birthday earlier. That's my guy. He was out of the country for a while. He just got back a few weeks ago. So yeah. So when it comes to Sphinx, I'm pretty in the know for the most part. Not as much as I used to be, but I'm pretty in the know for the most part. I tend to review most of their fragrances, and most of them are really good. Some are just like Signature and First Date. I didn't really care for those. They were okay. But there's some standouts like Horchata de Vanille that I forgot who was wearing in the chat earlier. Oh my God. It's amazing. Mr. Jason, I appreciate that, sir. Still live stream. Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. So I'm sorry I'm skipping down a bit, guys. You can't flip a fragrance. I lose mostly on all my fragrances. Well, you can flip it when it costed you the $25 membership for a $180 fragrance. If you can flip it for $140, you're winning. Brand new sealed. You know what I mean? So that's a different situation. If you happen to win it, your membership was $24.99 and it's a sealed fragrance. I got to go with what the vote dictates, not what Kaylin likes. I'm sorry, my guy. It's unless those 3 votes, I believe it's still just 3 votes. Unless those 3 votes, whoever's watching that hasn't voted wants to go flip it for Kaylin to something else. Or they might be saying, man, fuck Kaylin. I want Dior and Parfum. That very well could be the situation. It's 25 votes. So there's only one more vote that could happen. Because there's 26 eligible. Let me just make sure there's 26 eligible to vote for Hall of Fame tier. Just double check. So we got 25 votes. It's got 32% of the vote. Membership. Hall of Fame. 30. So we actually have 30. So there's 5 more people that could vote that haven't voted. I don't know who hasn't voted. It doesn't show me that, but there's 25 votes and 30 people eligible to vote. So it could flip. It could end up being Perseus or Sangria, because Caspian Cherry's only got 12% of the vote. So, but Boss Bottled Absolute, we got 48 votes. There's still enough to flip it, but it's kind of running away at 44% of the vote out of 48 votes. It's kind of running away with it. But I mean, by the end of this live stream, it's closed off. So small community in general just seems, yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. Like when you're in it all the time, it seems like it's huge, but it's really not. Just across the North America is just maybe a lower level, couple 100,000. And then worldwide, it's several 100,000 total. Like it's not 1 million people. Like just because Jeremy has 2 million subscribers, don't think there's 2 million active fragrance community members. That's not true. Like a lot of those subscribers are like random people that aren't into fragrance like that. And they just, the entertainment value of it, or, hey, look, this dude's jacking off while he's saying a fragrance smells sexy for boys and girls. He's talking about rubbing cum on his face. That's the kind of dumb shit he does in his videos, right? So it's not just like people looking for a technical fragrance review that are watching Jeremy. So it's a broader audience is basically the moral of the story there. So it's actually not really 2 million people. It's hundreds of thousands, but again, spread out across all the continents, which makes it much smaller. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. I don't know what that means. Indeed, we're doing pretty well. I can't complain. I can't complain. Greenlee first got in the hobby. Big mistake. Since then, no misses. You didn't like Greenlee? Yeah, that's a pretty safe fragrance, I think. As they should. As they should. I mean, I doubt it's because of me, but they should. You know, why wouldn't they? Naming stuff for you by, okay, well, a lot of the stuff I already have and have videos on. No worries. Glad to see you, my man. Vinba has day 3 now. Damn, he's dumping his stock to Kushik. I'm kind of surprised. Art of Wood is actually awesome. This one, Copal Azur. Very intriguing. Let's take a look. That. Ooh. It's a smoky aquatic, smoky, spicy, resinous, aquatic, fresh, frankincense, copal resin, myrrh, ozonic notes, basically. Resins, amber, cardamom, patchouli, tonka bean, salt. Super highly rated, too. Almost 400 ratings, and it manages to pull an 8.1. Lineage. Hold up. Because Lineage is capital F, lowercase I, capital Y, capital A, exclamation points, and flame emojis. Fire. You hear me? If you've never tried Amouage Lineage, oh my God. It's a resinous aquatic that has no aquatic notes. It's a salty resinous aquatic, and clearly that's salt, ozone, frankincense. Yeah. Here you go. Okay. Okay. How close are we talking here? Tropical incense. Incense too often. Okay, I'm kind of hoping they have it and it's a good price. I just want to see how close. That's not it, is it? Ah, oh, sold out. It's a decant. Shit. Well, they don't have it. Damn, I got really excited because I love Lineage. Lineage is phenomenal. Lineage is pricey. It's still like $200, I think. Why is it not coming up? You mean to tell me they don't even have a listing for it? How did they not have a listing for it? Okay, $227. Why wasn't it not coming up? $227 from discounters. It's still pricey, but that fragrance is amazing. I hardly wear it. I forget I have it sometimes. And it's the, let's pull this down. It's front and center for my Amouage. I can see all my PDMs. That's where they go. That's why the slot's empty. I got to put them all back. But that's that whole line's Amouage. And Lineage is front and center. Lineage is where it's at. Voted for Caspian Cherry. You're part of the 12% of the vote. I thought for sure Sangria was going to win, to be honest with you, Kaylin. I really did. I saw that and I was like, yeah, they're going to jump on that, you know. It doesn't work like that in my head. I've paid for a year and it's like $325 and won twice. So still be losing a lot. I understand. If you don't see the value and don't want to support anymore, I understand if you don't want to renew. You know, not everybody wins all the time. Some people win often. Like Josh went on a stretch. Jared went on a stretch. There's a few. Brad Womble's been on a stretch before. It all depends. Outside of Family Snow, how's the voting work? You can't vote, sir. You're not a member. Yeah. Oh yeah, you already answered for him. Yeah, so it's the membership. That's part of the membership because they vote on the main prize at the different tiers, and then there's additional spins on top of that for stuff I add. Kind of reminds me of Pacific. I can kind of see where you're coming from. I think among the two, I would pick Pacific Chill, though, for sure. It's the top 10 English laundry. Oh, that's a long time ago. Value your opinion, want to know which one you thought was the better. I appreciate that. And honestly, all of them are phenomenal fragrances. That's what's like, I can't make that decision for you because they're different fragrances. Where it comes down to what's better is if they're very similar to each other. They're like almost the same. That's when it's this or that. It's got to be pretty much the same fragrance where it's like which is the one you prefer and reasons why. Whereas when they're totally different scent profiles and they're both really good fragrances, in that case it was 3. That's your taste. You know what I mean? Only you know what you're going to like more. That's the God's honest truth. So I appreciate the compliment, but the truth is the truth, man. You got to sample them. You got to sample them. My opinion holds no fucking weight when it comes to 3 different profiles. You got to try them. You just got to try them because whatever I tell you to get, you might not like. You might have liked one of the other 2 more. You owe it to yourself to do your due diligence to sample it. I'm telling you. I appreciate that you value my opinion. Seriously, but you owe it to you. You owe it to you to try them for yourself. That's always the best move. You got to take opinions with a grain of salt, but that's always the best move. The reason I got to use you as an example here that people don't want to do it is they don't want to go through the process of waiting for buying some samples, hunt down some samples, buy some samples, wait, test it. Now go back and buy a bottle. You'd rather be like, oh, this one's great. All right, I trust you. I'm gonna buy it. It's quicker, it's faster, and it's easier. And people we're in a hit the thumbs up, likes and follows and TikTok swipe generation. That's the era we're in where it's just give it to me now. The doing the due diligence takes longer. It takes longer, and it can be a slower process, a more boring process. But in this case, it's the right way to go, man. It really is the right way to go. You're going to find exactly what you want. That is not what my 3rd fragrance is going to be, sir. Bob Dylan reference jokes recommending feeling like LeBron. You're not getting, not at all. I'm not fucking understanding you at all, my man. Not getting it. Especially if you're making Bob Dylan references. It's a different generation for me, my man. Bob Dylan's never been my thing. Century Blue. I've looked at it in the past. Happy birthday. Hope it's going great. It's going pretty well. I appreciate everybody coming and hang with me. Jeroboam. Kind of tropical vibes. You don't like Pacific Chill either? Damn. Everybody's different. The mint. What mint? Because that don't have mint, huh? Yeah, that don't have mint. Lineage. I think Lineage does have a little bit of mint. I think that's what you're talking about, huh? Because Lineage, I think, has a little bit of mint in it. Yeah, pepper tree. Not the same, but that frankincense, and I still to this day don't know what to attribute it to be. Because look, see how it says aquatic? It sure as shit is aquatic. It 100% is aquatic. So I don't know what to attribute it to, though. Nothing about this is aquatic notes. Like, not even close. But it manages to be aquatic. That's phenomenal. That rating's too low, in my opinion. That shit should be like 8.8. Oh, I love mint, too. No, yeah. I'm with you on it. Really, anytime you want fruity, it's mega fruity and red wine dominant. It's amazing. We're going to look at that. Why did I put Dungria? I meant Sangria. And I'm going to grab my bottle because it is right here. I pulled the cap and sniffed it about 2 hours ago. It's right here. 8.1 out of 10. Look at those notes. Blood orange, mandarin orange, bergamot, cinnamon, clove, green notes, pink pepper, ginger, lemon, grape, red wine, apple, blackcurrant, peach, raspberry, Turkish rose, cardamom, amber, benzoin, musk, sandalwood, vanilla, birch, cane sugar, cedarwood, patchouli, tonka bean, super tropical boozy. And different because it's a little bitter. Really, it's got some sourness to it, really. More so than being a little bitter, but it's tart at the same time, and it's red wine boozy, distinctive red wine accord too. And it's a smorgasbord. I think it's an understatement for fruit. Let's just count fruits and citruses. Blood orange, mandarin orange, bergamot, lemon, grape, apple, blackcurrant, peach, raspberry. 9. 9 in the top and heart. So amazing. This 50 ml will run you about $150. It's better, I think, in summer evenings. It's a kind of a heavy tropical. It's kind of heavy. It's very thick fragrance, but you could totally pull it off during the day. I just wouldn't spray it too heavy, but summer evenings, 100%. Spring day and night, fall day, when you want something tropical, but mainly summertime, day and night, more so night, I think. So freaking good. This stuff is amazing. I was able to sample it because Kaylin had sent me some samples from the brand, and I fell in love with this and had to have it. This is the one I bought a bottle of. So shout out to Kaylin for that. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Appreciate you, sir. So which tier did you jump on? That dictates where you'll be able to elite. So you're not able to do anything at $4.99. You got to read the tiers, my man. That's the base level. $9.99 all-star tier, you're eligible for 3 spins, which is the designer tier. You're able to vote for the main prize of the designer fragrance this month, which winning the vote far and wide is Boss Bottled Absolute 50 ml. The Hall of Fame tier is where you get to vote for the niche. That's $24.99 tier. I appreciate you, but if you want to be able to take part in that kind of stuff, that's the higher tiers. You're at the base tier, my guy. Just to let you know. Now, you might have intentionally that was what you want to do just to contribute, and I appreciate that. But if you want to be eligible for all the stuff we were just talking about, that's higher tier levels, because all that money goes to buying all the fragrances. Y'all vote on the main prize, but there's other stuff that I add to it as well. Appreciate you, my guy. Have a good one, Charm City. I appreciate that. Thank you, Caitlin. It means a lot, man. My man, Josh, goal for 2025, do a stream where I introduce Ross to my favorite indie brands. I'm open to it. Set it up. I'm down. Set it up, Josh. We could cross stream it. Well, I'll host it, and you could do the cross stream to your channel from mine. I'll be the host channel on it. That way we make sure to gather everybody that's here right now, you know. So let me scroll down a little bit. So I'm sampling, order what you want from whenever you can get the cheapest. Yeah, that's fair. See, I haven't tried guidance or search. I think it's search. Purpose 40 came out recently, I think. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Gold Blend was great. It was goated to me until Parfum came out. I like Parfum a little bit better. Yeah, Lineage is phenomenal. Great choice. Yeah, Lineage is so good, man. I figured, yeah, I had a feeling because we were talking about the giveaways and the votes and all. I figured that's what you were looking to sign up for. Yeah, you can upgrade. It's not going to be like if you want to do all-star tier, it's not going to be 10 plus the 5 you already paid. It would just be $5 more. You could upgrade if you want to. Just throwing it out there. You will be eligible for this stuff because we don't do those streams until the first weekend of the following month. So you'll be eligible for the giveaways now. That won't be until either the 1st or the 2nd of February. It depends. It'll probably be the 1st. We'll probably do it that Saturday morning or that Saturday evening, depending on how Saturday is going. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday would be the member stream. So if you want to help Kaylin out, you could upgrade to the Hall of Fame if you're interested and vote for Sangria. If you want to get Sangria is the one I thought would win. I was kind of surprised it didn't. It's only a few votes away from taking the lead. Where's the cursor? There we go. Yeah, it's time. You're right. And I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm affiliated with Tough Wraps. That's one of the people I'm affiliated with. I'm wearing the joggers and everything still. I got all 6 colors of their joggers. These are super, super comfortable. Yeah, good brand. They have my knee wraps and everything. My wrist wraps that I use all come from them. I don't make money off of them. Like you earn commission towards like gift card purchase to buy more apparel. It's actually brilliant. Like you promote them, right? And the only thing you get rewarded with is money you can only spend with them to buy more of their shit, which you then in turn will be promoting in posts. It's brilliant. I just love the brand. I love some of the graphic designs. Their stringer tees. Their stringers are amazing. Their stringer tanks and their joggers are elite tier. They're just baggy enough. They're fleece. They're cuffed jogger style, but it's not a tight cuff around the ankle. I love them. I really do. I love them. The owner's really cool. Sophia, she's cool as shit. They got a lot of IFBB pros that are part of the team and all that stuff. Oh, you upgraded, huh? I try it out because I'm not going to lie. I hated the old one. Well, you might love this one. It's a sweet, woody amber fragrance. The iris is just short-lived. It's good. It's dry, waxy, early. Hey, iris. But it's just for like an hour, hour and a half, then it settles in. It's actually really good, man. The goal is to throw it in the rotation this week. I just got other new stuff I want to wear. But it's actually really good, dude. So if you do happen to win it, watch, we're kind of speaking it into existence. Watch you fucking love this thing. And you're going to be one of them warriors out there on the internet like Dave Cali trolling people that hate it. Dave Cali's, he's a troll for the positivity of this fragrance. It's hilarious. I think it's great. I do think it's overpriced because it's relatable to a lot of other designers, but it's a really good fragrance. When that price comes down at discounters, it'll be Dior Homme 2020 all over again. Or some people are going to try to stay prideful. No, I said I didn't like it. I'm sticking to it. I don't like it. I don't care how good it's been. Secretly, they're going to have a bottle. Upgrade to Hall. So yeah, you're eligible. You can vote now. Go to click my name and go to the membership page, and you can vote on both the votes because you get to vote for both. Like when you're Hall of Fame tier, you get to vote All-Star as well. When you're Hall of Fame tier, you're eligible. So during the holidays, we did 3 Hall of Fame spins and 4 All-Star spins. So November and December had 7. Hall of Fame's eligible for all spins. So this month, you're eligible for 2 because it's normally 2 based on the number of members. There was a time when we had 3, but 2 spins at Hall of Fame. You get to vote on the main prize, and I include a second prize. And then for All-Star, you can vote on the main prize, which big-time winner in the vote right now is Boss Bot Absolute. You can vote for whatever, but it's probably going to win. And then there's 2 other spins where I include a second prize, and then the third prize is a mystery pack of decants and samples and everything that I put together. It's usually about a $200 value of variety, designer and niche stuff. Sometimes some indie stuff's in there, but yeah, that's usually how we do it. That's how we do it month to month. So you're eligible for all 5 spins. Miss Heather, I appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good one, man. We're about to whittle down this cart and buy some fragrances. My man EQ's in the house. What's going on? I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. Membership page. Are you eligible? Are you eligible at those tiers, my guy? You got to click the membership page on my, like, click my name. And they got the tabs. They got home, videos, shorts, live, community, playlist, community. And then you'll see membership. And if you're eligible, whatever you're eligible for, you'll see the post for. Like if you're All-Star tier, you'll just see the vote for the All-Star tier. If you're Hall of Fame, you'll see both. If you're Elite tier, which is the base level, you won't see it at all. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Screenshot that next haul of yours. Happy birthday. I will do so. I will do so whenever it's done. I appreciate that. Thank you, Spencer. Be careful getting home, man. See, I like it, but it makes me nose blind. That's one of the samples I have. My sin of the day was M. Michelev Soleil Passion. I never tried that one, but it was so awful on me. Wow. Okay. Had to switch it up by the time I got to work and throw some Creed on top of it. Throw some Creed on that bitch, right? You can never go wrong with Creed. The Creed rep, you know. I appreciate you, Miss Heather. It's great to see you. Yeah, it's the same thing all over again. Because they changed Dior Homme. It was the same shit. You don't get Dior Homme Parfum, the old version that everybody feels is a masterpiece, which I do as well, without the old version of Dior Homme. Well, they changed Dior Homme. Of course, eventually Dior Homme Parfum and Intense are going to change, but they're just repackaging the Intense. I was surprised they didn't reformulate. Smells good. I don't see it. It's because people are stuck in their feelings with the old one. And most of them have the old one and they want it to just exist, even though they won't need another bottle. Like Rudy's cracking me up. Time to musk up. Like I had made a joke with him when he was like, time to see what this is about. I was like, oh, you don't fall part of the cool kids club that hates it. Well, he hates it. And he made several posts bashing it in his stories. Shout outs to Rudy if he happens to see this. And he's like, okay, you can discontinue now. And it showed like 9 backup bottles he bought. I'm like, the fuck, Rudy? You are not about to go through 900 ml bottles of Dior Homme Parfum. Ever in life. Ever. Rudy's got a vast collection of fragrances. Rudy, if you see this, you ain't going through. It was like 8 or 9 bottles. You ain't going through that. Would you drop that much? I know you got it like that, but you ain't going through that, man. Ever. You could try to spite me, and you still ain't going to go through all the bottles. It ain't going to happen. Dude's got hundreds and hundreds of fragrances and expensive taste. You know, it's shout outs to Rudy. I love my guy, Rudy. Time and Muscup. I got to give him a hard time. I saw it in backup bottles he bought. What? Dude dropped like $1,600 on backup bottles of Dior Homme Parfum. Because I'm sure he found a spot locally to snag them up at retail. Wild. That was hilarious. Oh yeah, man. All the time. So let's whittle this down. It's time. We got a cart. We need to whittle it down because I'm not buying all 10 of these because the cart currently is at $810 before taxes. So it's going to be a $900 cart with taxes. I'm definitely getting fame intense for my wife. Look, over 800 would be split into, keep your order below 1,800 or it gets split into multiple orders. So this would get split into 2 packages. So I'm definitely going to grab Uomo 2021. I've been meaning to do so. Carner Barcelona Bobo, I think, is for me. Ducita Moonlight. Shout outs to Sean Clark. That's a great recommendation for me. Jared hit me with a good one on Spirit of Dubai. Barrage. I think I'll really like that one. I want to grab Art of the Universe. I never got any feedback on Uomo Parfum. We're going to pull that. I really want Amber Elixir and Bois d'Iris, but something's got to go. Because I'm still way more. I didn't want to really spend more than 500, so like 2 things got to go. I think we're going to get rid of Aqua Drop because I want it less than I want Amber Elixir and Spirit of Dubai. And I think for now, I'm going to hold off on the Van Cleef fragrance. I'll get it later. It's not that serious for now. And that puts us in the realm. That's without me using any rewards. I don't even know because I used some the other day. I don't even know how many points I got. See, I don't even have enough for a $50 gift card, but I can use 10% off. So I'll use that, and I'll just keep stacking because I use them ever so often. When I get to like 4,000 or 5,000 points, I'll usually do one of the $50 Canadian gift cards. So I'm building the points back up. So I think this is what it's going to be, guys. Vertus Amber Elixir. We got a card of 7. 6 of them are going to be for us to talk about on content. One's going to be for my wife. Amber Elixir, Art of Universe, which is supposed to be a Blue Talisman clone. I'm very curious. Spirit of Dubai, Abrage. We got Ducita Moonlight, which really looked interesting. Carner Barcelona Bobo. I'm kind of thinking about holding off on these 2, though. Because I'm really like, it's mainly these. It's mainly these 4 for me. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping the Vertus. It's not going nowhere, Austin. I'm 100% keeping it. You have a good one, man. Thanks for coming. Sally, good to see you, my man. What's up, chat? Happy birthday. I appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, we're doing a little shopping. We're doing process of elimination so we can go ahead and wrap this bad boy up and I'll go ahead and purchase. Got a video idea. Fragrances that have better sillage than directly on skin, like how you always talk about how light blue intense smells way better out in the air. Yeah, stuff that up close is not really all that good, but out in the air is where that's not a bad idea. I've never done that topic before. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna have to remember that because the plum idea came up the other day, and I ended up doing the plum video. Appreciate you, my guy. Mr. Nosy Neighbor. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Similar to Assam Bourbon. Hell yeah, man. You're going to love that Uomo. Well, that's what I've been wanting to get it. That's a definitive got to get it. I think I'm going to hold off on Carner Barcelona. And, man, I want it to be definitive, but I'm kind of thinking I got to hold off on it another round because I mainly want these 4, and I wanted to keep it under 500. So with taxes, when I remove that, I'm going to be hovering. I'm going to get 10% off Canadian. So it'll be $65 Canadian that'll come off. So it'll keep me low 400s. It'll keep me under 500 after tax, like I was looking to do. And I'll still get free shipping because it's 5, but 4 of the 5 I like have high interest in. High interest in. So I think this is what we're going to do, because obviously the Paco Rabanne Fame Intense is for the wife. So I think this is going to be it. What we got now? My mother. Is it snowing? Yes, it was, just like when I talked to you 2 hours ago, Mom. 3 hours ago, whatever it was. So that's what the card's going to be. So I'm going to check out after we log off. We'll hang out for another 14 minutes, get to the 2 hour mark, and we'll shut it down. That's what the card's going to be. We lost a few. We're down to 168. All good. We had mid 200s. We had a pretty good crowd for a while. No, man. I've been buying a lot of shit, dude. You don't understand. I spent $1,500 at Dark Sport in the last 10 days. I got like 5 orders. I kept going back, getting more shit. They had a big sale with 30% off a bunch of stuff. Then they had the Powerhouse Gym drop that came, and I bought a bunch of shit across 3 orders. I dropped $1,500 on clothes in the last week. I bought LeBeau Flower Edition yesterday. I just bought this last week. Bad Boy Elixir. Just got that. So trust me, I've been spending other money. That's what I was like, all right, I'm going to keep it under 500 here. I've been spending a lot of fucking money lately. I really need to dial it back. Don't get me wrong. It's all stuff that goes back into the 2 things I do the most, fragrance content and working out. It's where my extracurricular funds go. But yeah, that's going to be enough, because I got other fragrances coming. On top of that, I got Hawass Fire comes in Thursday. And then the second bottle, that's going to be one of the member giveaway bottles, is coming Friday. So, oh yeah, man, when you get the quality workout shit, man, this stuff adds up fast than a motherfucker. You hear me? Dude, I spent a lot on workout clothes. I've kind of revamped my wardrobe. I got rid of a bunch of shit. We had, between me and the wife, we had like 11 bags we brought to Goodwill the other day. No, it was Salvation Army. 11 bags we brought to Salvation Army of clothes. A lot of stuff like in excellent condition, like stuff you probably don't typically see at Goodwill. It's not all like cheapo bullshit clothes and stuff too, you know. So we like clothes. No secret around here, right? That hat is straight. I appreciate that. This past year's Memorial Day hat for the Astros is the 950 snapback. Yeah, man, I spent some money. I spent some money. But fortunately, I wear it in content. So you know what that makes it? Uniform for my LLC. So a portion gets to be written off. So thank God. Thank God that what I do for a living is the stuff I love. Again, blessed. So blessed. Thank you guys for that. But yeah, I spent a lot of money recently. So the 500 is going to be plenty to drop, because it'll be right under 500 is what it'll amount to. But I mean, damn, I don't know which I'm more excited about between these two specifically. Vertus Amber Elixir and Spirit du Bois Abrage. Jason hit a good recommendation with this one. I'm really excited about that. Let's look at it one more time. Look at this note breakdown. It looks like a friggin' Raja Dove fragrance. Super highly rated, spicy, fresh, woody, fruity, citrus. A lot of green notes. Petitgrain, pine, thyme, cypress. A lot of green. Oak moss, patchouli, tree moss, cypriol. That's an earthy green. I bet it's going to be really good. This is wild, though, because, like, Danger Pour Homme does not smell anything like Hachivat, Aventus, and Imperium. Alexandria 2 doesn't smell like them. Like, it's weird. This kind of smells like sections all over the place. But I'm really excited about this one. Probably the one I'm most excited about. Yeah, you have to. You have to. I mean, this isn't just me treating me. It's also some stuff to talk about with you guys. It's all recommendations from you guys. I didn't pick not one of those fragrances except my wife wanted Fame Intense. But I didn't pick none of those. That's all recommendations from you guys. You know, now it's a little less than we normally do. Normally, like we've done a 10 fragrance cart before. We've done an 8 fragrance cart, 7 fragrances. It's probably the lowest number in a while, but it's still, we always spend around $500 to $700. So that's kind of the range. This time I wanted to keep it under 500. Okay, finally somebody weighed in. Thank you, John Carlo. I tried pinning the comment. There we go. Saffron, honey, violet, tonka. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Yes, Vanille Noir from Epico Parfums. Incense dominant. It's got all the smoke. This right here. 9.5 out of 10 on 4 ratings. So resin is smoky. Oh yeah, and it's very airy at the same time, but super long lasting. Bergamot, cardamom, cinnamon, citron, ginger, clove, coffee, divana, frankincense, gaiac wood, gardenia, driftwood, frankincense, patchouli, tolu balsam, and vanilla. It is absolutely freaking stunning. It's similar to other things, but also not. Similar to Oriental Zinc by Lalique, which I've never smelled, but better quality and fresher. This really is a Grail fragrance. For an incense lover, I would say it's a Grail fragrance too. Yeah, I don't know if Fragrance By carries them. They do not. It's niche, but yeah, they're like $200 a bottle. But that's, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Jesus. It doesn't smell, like he said, it smells like other things, but it also doesn't smell like other things. That's fair. That's a great assessment, actually. And it's all the incense. It's all of the incense. The sweet, woody, and spice is perfectly balanced, and it's all the incense. Man, I'm always at the gym. It's a thing for me. It's my therapy. I bodybuild full time now, so yeah, man. That's not really a loophole. I'm not fucking the government in that situation. It's the truth. I wear the stuff in content because my Instagram pages and stuff like that are extensions of my channels. Social media, there's 1099 miscellaneous. Like that's the tax that I get from Google. I get a 1099 miscellaneous. You know what I mean? So they used to not know what to do with social media as a main revenue source years ago, whereas it's the norm now. Tax agents are used to dealing with that, and CPAs and stuff, they're used to it now. It's become much more the norm. Yeah, I'm gonna get it from Jason. He says just collecting dust. I hope so, man. That's the other one I'm super excited about. The notes look really good. Yeah, Abraj and Amber Elixir. That's the two. Spirit Dubai has some crazy stuff. My next pickup is Ajal. Is that how you say that? I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Yeah, sure. That'd be a waste. I appreciate that, sir. Summer Vibes 4.0. It's been warm here in SoCal. It's snowing here, sir. I appreciate that. Nothing changed. Yeah, nothing changed for me. Usually appreciate your efforts. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the membership. We do, like I said, the member stream is probably gonna be February 1st. That Saturday. Make sure to go vote. Make sure to go vote. Let's go see if Kalen got his way. If that vote started to flip for him. Because the majority wanted Dior Homme Parfum. That's why I was winning the vote. See, we got Sips and Sniffs live. It did flip the fucking vote. Congratulations. Okay, it flipped the vote. There you go. Sangria's winning. We got 27 votes. It still could flip the other way. Somebody could say, I haven't voted yet. I want Dior Homme Parfum. And just, it could happen. But yeah, for those of you that voted on there, I see we got some more votes on here. Yeah, make sure to vote for the All-Star tier, because when you're Hall of Fame tier, you'll see both show up in the membership section. So there you go. Yeah, we got 27 votes in Hall of Fame, which is just a few away from maxed out. And then there's like another 10 or so people that could vote in the All-Star tier. More than 10. It's closer to 70 now that we got a few more in the Hall of Fame tier, because they account towards what can go in here. So there you go. There you go, Kalen. No, I had a decan of it. I don't want it. I used to have a decan. I don't want it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, Sungray, they just flipped it. Yeah, they just flipped it. Kalen was like, man, somebody go hurry and vote for that because he didn't want Dior and Parfum. And it happened. It wasn't just him. There's a couple of people that did. It wasn't just one vote. That was 2 more votes. So 2 people went do it. 2 people helped flip the vote. Bishop recommendations. Yeah, the Bishop, White Glove Bandit. He always strikes again. I appreciate that. Thank you, my man. So we'll go ahead and shut it down, guys. I appreciate all the contributions, the well wishes, the super chats, the new members, the upgrades, all of it. I appreciate all of it. It all goes towards all these fragrances I buy. It's all contributes to buying more fragrances to talk about with you guys. That's what we do here. It's an endless cycle, guys. So I sure appreciate all of you. I'm going to go ahead and check out and get that cart. And sometime next week, we'll be doing a haul stream. We'll do them live. You know, typically when we do these hauls, I do them live. We bought them live. We'll open them and smell them live. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all of you. I'm going to go spend some time with the wife. We're going to probably go out to dinner. Probably go have a steak tonight. I got to do fresh greens. I can't have no carbs on my next 2 meals, but I can sure have a steak. I'm going to go have like an 8-ounce filet. We'll probably just do like Texas Roadhouse. Nothing crazy. No super expensive steak or anything like that. There's no reason to do that. So, oh no, yeah, it's time, man. We've 3.5 minutes away from 2 hours. We've been here a long time. Just because you didn't get here till now doesn't mean we haven't been here the whole time. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you, everybody. No, not right now. And I ain't getting a Grand Sport. I'm probably getting like a 3LT Stingray. The prices are ridiculous. They're going up in value. Grand Sports are, you just soon get a Z06 for what a Grand Sport costs. Yeah, and I think I'm just going to get a 3LT at this point, man, which I'm fine with. I wanted the Grand Sport Z06 body, but it looks like I have to be a little more realistic because it went from the potential of saving up to pay cash to a bigger 36-month note than I would like. So it's like, priorities got to shift on the Corvette. And this is later. Sooner than later, but later nonetheless. But you going to eat? No, I'm not having any wine. I don't drink. But you guys have a good one. We'll be back live again on Thursday. And yeah, tomorrow we've got some appointments. We've got some things to do. Kind of our run around day to get some stuff done, run some errands, take care of all the things that need to be taken care of during the middle of the week. So you guys have a great rest of your evening. Go check out Sips and Snips if you want to keep it going. Jason and Jim's are live right now. And content tomorrow. I'm not sure which video I'm doing yet. There's 3 videos I'm debating on doing right now, but I'm not going to tell you guys which one. You got to make sure you got notifications on. Check around 9 o'clock Central. Video should be live 9:30 Central tomorrow morning. Video should be live. Y'all have a good one, guys.